Ralphie here at kiwiradio.nz, your home for New Zealand music. The internet is a rabbit hole, and I always come across the odd interesting video and kind of forget about it pretty quickly, and I want to change that a little bit as of today, because it'll be like a diary of my experience with the internet, how as a society we're just going into Twilight Zone, in my opinion.
TikTok has a serious problem of filming strangers that's gotten even more out of control, and the popularity of Ray-Ban Meta glasses might be to blame.
Burrito! We're gonna eat this. It's me and this guy laying on the ground right here. Hello? He doesn't want to talk. He's watching TikTok.
It reminds me of the saying, why do I need the world to clap for me when I don't clap for myself? I think there is the thirst for connection, and that thirst for connection can stem from isolation. And as someone that works in the mental health space, I find it concerning where younger people are adopting what I call a narcissism spiral, and that's for trying to get social clout, validity, and also to me, it really shines a beacon on people's mental health, self-worth, and even underlying issues. For example, I came across this story about how social media apps are designed to keep you locked into the ecosystem so that they can display more ads for you, and the longer you stay on their platform, the better revenue for themselves. But then it gets into a disturbing dystopian kind of level where, for example, teen girls who delete their pictures pretty quickly, the algorithm picks that up as, okay, well, let's display some beauty ads for this person, and they are more likely to buy those beauty ads. So yeah, there's these other things as well, especially Instagram, who are prone to copying other social media platforms, be it stories, reels, and now this disturbing thing about Instagram maps.
Today, Instagram released an update that shares your exact location with your followers.
Like, I didn't even know it was on until one of my friends had reached out to me and was like, hey, I can, like, see it.
It was just showing my location of where I posted something, even though I explicitly told the app, no.
I opened the first DM,
And it's literally just a picture of my
house.
So I posted this carousel today. I didn't even add my location to it, but somehow it added LA.
Wow.
But what concerns me about location sharing is a lot of the apps that, even if you disable them, they still turn on that information to data centers or data brokers, because it's data is the new gold, right? I mean, that reminds me of when I used to work in telematics, which is basically fleet management, live GPS location of, say, your trucks that are in your fleet. A lot of New Zealand companies are using that now. I left that company pretty quickly when just kind of weird things were happening, like my manager was asking if I can install a GPS location on my personal private vehicle, and because it doesn't matter to them, your data is a gold mine, right? So it doesn't matter about privacy or whatever, that's out the window. But yeah, I remember disgruntled employees would spray water in these devices when they found them, and we caught on eventually, and we have multiple tags around the vehicle to prevent that. But yeah, disgruntled employees would self-sabotage so that the GPS thing wouldn't work, or they'd obstruct it by putting something on it. And yeah, it was just kind of interesting. I've also worked for an operational center where in Auckland specifically, I was in a control room monitoring 3,000 plus CCTV cameras around Auckland.
You are unique. Your eyes cast a warm brown glow. Your voice carries a soft tone. Your nose creases when you smile. But the things that make you unique can also be used to track you. And in China, your appearance, the technology you use, and the sound of your voice are all types of information the Chinese government collects. The scale of this surveillance and the infrastructure supporting it are larger and more elaborate than previously known.
I even had some of the staff saying that, you know, a few years ago before lockdowns, that didn't really exist, but now it does. So, I mean, the highest number of CCTVs around the world would be China. And, well, I don't have to say much about how much of an open society that one is. We're really going towards that kind of dystopia. Also, you get cameras that have facial recognition to a point that it can scan your face and track down all your presence. Do you like this sort of content? Let me know. There's a saying by George Payton, basically saying a good battle plan that you can act on today can be better than a perfect one tomorrow. So in light of that, I kind of want to make these videos and react to the internet in real time. It may not be a very polished video, but I just want to get some conversations happening. And if you saw something interesting in this video, please comment below and let me know.